My top 10 favorite books. Number 10, Wonder. Wonder is number 10 for me because I like the way the author has expressed like if you're different, how things can change, and from a different point of view what happens. So I think I really like what the author did over there, and I found it a very nice book with a lot of meaning to it. In ninth, I have Saving Wonder. This is because I like Saving Wonder because it's all about the power of words and how much they mean. And they also are trying to save nature over here by the power of words. And they learn new interesting words. Like me, myself, I learned so many new words from that book. So I find it very interesting about how it shows the power of words and new different words that I didn't know. In eighth place, I have the Chronicles of Mania. So because I like the adventure, the way the book started, all was going normal, and then when they went to a house, something different happened, and the progression of the story was really nice because I quite liked the characters itself, and also the imaginary, and also all the imagination the author used. I think it was wonderful. In seventh place, I have Matilda. This is because Matilda, I think, was a very, very good book because it was all about this girl who managed her life by herself. Like, she had a home and parents, but her parents didn't take care of her and they left her at home. So she figured out her own way of life by going to the library every day and making her own food. So I really like that way that they showed how Matilda used to live if her parents didn't take care of her. In sixth place, I have Tintin. This is because I like Tintin because of the mysteries. I find them very interesting and very intense. And there was always a catcher to the story, like the cover and the names itself are also very persuasive. So I really like the way the mysteries are made and how each character is included in each scene if that character is in the book. So I find the inclusion of characters and the way the story is only very well done. In fifth place, I have FamousFive. This is because I love the way all the characters in FamousFive and their roles. I think the character made it very clear their roles, and the story also had an eventual start. Like it was first very different from the end product, and I found that very nice and interesting. They did a very good job this way also in the mysteries and how they solved it, like different mysteries, not the same ones all over again, so it wasn't very boring. In fourth place, I have Madeline Towers. I like Madeline Towers because I find Madeline Towers a really good book. It shows about a boarding school which is very interesting, and it's all about girls, and then there's this girl Daryl who has trouble suiting with the girl Gwendolyn, and her friends and her try to team up, and it's all about that. So I find all these books which include schools very interesting, and I think Malrita's is one of them that I like. In third place, I have Mr. Terrupt. This is because the story has the shows about how the students are bored in school, and then all of a sudden this new teacher comes and makes things life so interesting for them. And on the back page it shows each of them what do they do. Like there's this character called Peter, he's called the clown boy in class, so class clown, so it's very interesting. It gives you a summary of the book also, and first you think that this is just gonna be any other, but later you realize how the children start caring for Mr. Terrupt and Mr. Terrupt start caring for them. it becomes like that thing and bond, and it becomes a very interesting story. There are also 2 more books in the series after Because of Mr. Terapt, and it's a lot of fun reading them again and again, because they all have tough decisions to make and different stuff. In second place, I have Harry Potter, and that's a popular choice, and I agree with people because I find Harry Potter one of the best books that was made, because the imagination is just crazy, and I like the characters a lot and how the story takes place, and it's a bit, so interesting that it's a bit confusing at the same time, but it's interesting. So I find that thing really, fun to read, and it's every time I am interested in, like, it's not that I know, I always forget that thing, and then it just excites me more to keep reading it over and over again. So that's what I like most about Harry Potter. And in first place as my favorite book is Percy Jackson. Percy Jackson is an awesome book, and he and his girlfriend Annabeth go for different journeys with his friend Grover too, and it's so interesting about the process of the story and how Greeks and Romans, all about Greek gods, which I love. I like reading about what Percy Jackson has, and it has awesome mystery. It has 2 series. One is the normal Percy Jackson, other is Heroes of Olympus. Both, show the progression from the past and the future. They talk about the both and the present, so it has a lot of time. Time is very important in that, and lot of other stuff, like probably be reading the 5th or 6th time of the series again. I find it exceptionally fun, and also I like the way the author has made each character of each god, like how the traits of each character, and it really expresses each character through their mothers or fathers who work.